Good morning and welcome to DOFishbuster channel. This is Peter. You might hear some shots in the background. We're out here at the Hunt and Fishing Club. They had their annual financials meeting and guys are out there shooting sporting clays. And I'm a fishing member. I was invited, but I didn't want to. At any rate, I got this new folding stove. Got it off of eBay. Now I know some of you have seen similar things. They sell them in titanium. Even the ones in steel like this are usually pretty expensive. I got this for under 20 bucks. I can't actually remember what the price is, but I will find a link to a similar one on eBay, put it on, or at least put a price down. If you search eBay for folding stoves, you'll find it. Any rate, comes in this little plastic-ish nylon bag. It's all folded up. Got the little two top pieces, which I'm not going to use for this demonstration. Okay, you've got a front, and it actually has Lixda, L-I-X-D-A on it. Yeah, that's not a real name brand, but it's got the front piece, back piece, and two side pieces, which are the same, and they have these little tabs where you put them together. This is not the first time I've done it, but of course I'm doing it on camera, so it's going to fuddle up a little bit. Put the back and the two sides on. Then you get the bottom plate. The bottom plate goes on where it's got three tabs. They go on the back and on the two side plates. Now the really difficult fidget is getting this front plate on. And that comes in getting this one side here on and snapped in. There you go. Nice little stove with an open firebox, open top. Let me set it down here for a second. And if you were going to use this with something smaller than what I'm using it for, it has these little cross pieces that snap together, snap on, and create a good solid rest. Now my little teapot I'm going to use, it's a 1-quart teapot, doesn't rest real well on this. However, my little cup I keep with my water kit and like a fry pan or something would probably rest better on this. My little tea kettle is a little rounded. I'm going to go ahead and get a fire started in this, and we'll get some water going and have some tea. Okay, as you can see, we've cleared out around the concrete block. This sets up on a concrete block. I would like to set it up so I can't get at it. I have never lit this or burned this before. I filled it with some grass and pine straw, which was hard to find some dry stuff because it's been raining. Got a few sticks in here, and I got a piece of bark that has a whole bunch of resin on it, pine bark. We're going to light this off. Basically, I've just got some small sticks and stuff. We might have to cut up a little bit more or break up a little bit more, but I just want to get this going. We've already put water in the teapot, so to save y'all from having to see water in the teapot, it's a little 1-liter bottle of water in a quart teapot. So that is smoking a lot because it had the pine needles and all in there. That pine wood is, or that pine bark is going. You can hear that pine resin in that sizzle. And in case y'all don't know what resinous pine bark is, I'll show you later on. At any rate, let me get this fire going good, and I'll get back with you when we're about ready to put the teapot on. As you can see, it's burning pretty good. Okay, as you can see, it's burned down some, but it's burning out pretty good. My little teapot, I want that handle down, fits right there on top. Those of you who have me on Facebook have seen this little teapot with a different type of stove before, and you may see it again with that. And now we'll just wait. Not gonna boil, not gonna make you wait and sit through boiling water, but that's what we're doing. And I'll probably stick a few more sticks in through this little side opening here as it dies down a little bit more, keep it hot. Be back with you when the water's boiled. That initial batch of sticks was on the smaller diameter. I don't know what kind of clay machine they got going on, but that sure sounded like World War III. At any rate, that's about the size of the sticks I'm putting in there. And I'm feeding them in through the front now. I'm just feeding them a little bit at a time to keep the fire going good. It's still pretty hot down there around it. The water is bubbling, it ain't boiled yet. It's got little bubbles on it, it's getting there. I gotta maybe put a eye bolt or something, or a bolt with some with a wing nut or something on it to tighten that handle. Alright, at any rate, there you see the sticks going in. Once again, I'll get back with you when the water boils and we have tea. Alright, so as you can see, I got steam coming out of this thing, and we got a rolling boil in there. My only problem is I had one stick that was a little bit too long, fell out. It's down here on the ground. That's why we cleared out the ground a little bit. So, okay. So we'll take this, bring it over here to our little camp teacup. My wife has put some instant coffee, and I'm having a tea. There you go. Nice steamy hot cups. As you can see, the steam's still coming off the water. It stopped boiling when I took it off, but I want to get it hot again. Put it right back on. Take video of it boiling. You can see it went right back into a little boil, and it was a rolling boil a minute ago. Now I'm going to go ahead and let the fire die out, and we'll pack it all away. I'll show you a little video of me packing it up. Alright, so as you saw, it was just the sticks I put in there initially. The second load up, which you saw most of that either in there or me put it in there. The only thing you haven't seen me do is I took my pliers and I walked this over to the fire pit, which we had a fire going at the club as well for the meeting this morning, and dumped the little bit of coals that was left in there in the fire pit so it would cool off. Okay, it was nice and shiny when you first saw it. There's a little soot on the outside, I'm getting it on my fingers, but it's kind of changed colors a little bit. Now we're going to see the litmus test, as it were, if it will still come apart. It comes right apart. Now, how dirty this thing is the reason it has a bag to put it in. There you go. Under $20 on eBay. Licks, whatever. It's cheap Chinese, but it is a nice steel stove. And we put it in its bag. And it can get packed away later. And now we've got some nice cup, got some tea, and the wife has some instant coffee. Thank you for watching. Hope